got to be jumping up and down with joy right now, no matter what happens.
And somewhere, too, must be Dale Earnhardt, because this is his car that Kevin Harvick is driving. The paint is different, the number's different. But not since Dan Gurney in 1963 at Riverside, California, as the driver won in his third start.
Jeff Gordon's going to give it all he's got this turn. This time he's going to try to go down bottom. He's going to try to get down under him.
Gets a good run there in the middle of 3 and 4. They'll be coming for the white flag right here. 1 lap to go.
The Childress team trying to go to victory lane for the second year in a row in this race.
We had a photo finish here last race. We're getting ready for another one, folks. Get up off your seats. Here they go.
For 2 in a row, trying to set him up.
Gordon's going to make the big move on the inside when they get down here to turn 3. Slow car might be in the way. Here he comes. He's going to drive it to the bottom.
Oh, Harvick's leaving a lot of bottom open.
This slow car is going to be in the way.
Just like a year ago, he's going to get him, though.
Here
He's
they
going to
come.
get him.
Gordon got loose. It's Harvick. Harvick by inches. Harvick by inches. Harvick by inches. What a race. How did we go?
All clear.
Rudd keeps taking a look, but he can't get by Presley, and he's certainly running out of time to do anything with Harvick.
2.
Jimmy Spencer trying to catch Dale Jarrett for 4th. But they're coming to the white flag. Final lap of the Tropicana 400. Kevin Harvick 1.5 miles from scoring his second NASCAR Winston Cup Series win.
If Harvick can just stay together for this last 1 mile, he will be the winner here this afternoon.
The 25-year-old from Bakersfield, California, will have led 113 of 267 laps today. He got away from Robert Presley on the final restart, and he's going to get win number 2. Kevin Harvick takes the inaugural Tropicana 400 at Chicagoland. Robert Presley gets a career best finish with a second-place run. Rudd gets 3rd, Dale Jarrett 4th, while Jeff Gordon is going to finish. Will he slip enough for Gordon to catch him and try and pass him?
Give me 2 more laps, just like it. Be smooth down here, floated in for you.
They'll come to the white flag this time. He took the green flag.
Cupcake. White flag this time. Give me a lap, just like the last one.
I think the cat's out of the bag. We know his nickname now, BP. It's Cupcakes.
Harvick was on no one's lip as a pre-race favorite to win this thing. This is certainly a surprise. The fuel is going to hold up, and Kevin Harvick is going to come to the start-finish line and take the checkered flag. His 3rd Winston Cup win. He wins the Tropicana 400 for a second straight.
Working at the Camelot Fun Park in California. I can go back there and work. I don't have to do this. I'll bet you right now, he's glad he didn't go back.
Yeah. Right now, he's seeing the white flag. Kevin Harvick, 1 lap away from Indianapolis victory. His team owner, Richard Childress, we talked about being in hiding a little while ago. Childress won this race in 1995 with Dale Earnhardt. Kevin Harvick with the oh-so-difficult job of replacing Dale Earnhardt behind the wheel of this machine after Earnhardt was tragically killed at Daytona in February 2001. Harvick stepped in, and in just his 3rd race with the team, took a memorable victory at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. He's half a lap from establishing racing legend for himself. The final corner, and 300,000 fans are on their feet at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The checkered flag is in sight, and the California kid, Kevin Harvick, wins the 10th Brickyard 400. Margin of victory, 2.7 seconds over Matt Kenseth, who increases his lead in the NASCAR Winston Cup Championship. Tony Stewart, who dominated the day, actually lost a couple of positions in that final sprint to the checkers. After leading 60 of the 160 laps, Stewart's going to wind up 12th.
White flag for Kevin Harvick.
It's going to be a great day for Childress. See him setting up on the pit box down there, kind of enjoying this afternoon. Nothing like the sunny afternoon in Bristol, Tennessee.
Kevin Harvick from the back to the front scores the 77th career Cup win for owner Richard Childress. Harvick wins the Food City 500.
Elliott Sadler, our post hitter, second. And that is a happy group. Under the direction.
He's out of fuel. He's out of fuel. Gives up second place to come to pit road.
Here's all you want now. Come on, bring her down. Bring her down.
Kevin Harvick, for the first time since Bristol, is a winner.
Back to back.
He wins the Subway Fresh 500.
She ate up some asphalt tonight, didn't she, baby?
Yes, sir.
He is the king of burnouts.
Oh, look at Kevin Harvick on the inside of Stewart down the straightaway. Let's see. For the lead with 3 to go. That's a big move. Very impressive. Tony wants to make this crossover. Couldn't make it work. Got McMurray right behind him. Oh, man. Kurt Busch. He spun back there. Kevin Harvick coming off the final turn. He can see the checkered flag. Kevin Harvick wins at the Glen.
At season's end.
Harvick is right there now on the back bumper of Kyle Busch. And you talk about Stewart. You go back to the start of the season, 43rd at California. Was 42nd at Charlotte with that hard crash. 41st at Michigan, 28th at Sonoma.
Tell you what, these guys are coming up on traffic right now. Kyle Busch is behind McMurray, and Harvick is just ready.
And you know,
take the opportunity.
And Kyle's going to make him do it.
Here we
down
go.
Low.
Taking the look. Harvick can't get down there because the 25 of Vickers is down there, so got to wait until they clear this traffic. There he is. He's got them down on the bottom. He slides up a little bit.
White flag is out.
Clear. 1 to go. Come on.
Harvick gets the lead as they take the white flag. Right now, Tony Stewart still the odd man out. Kyle Busch will get one more shot through 3 and 4. Harvick won here last night. He's already clinched a spot in the chase for the Nextel Cup. Kevin Harvick off of 4. Harvick sweeps at Bristol. At Richmond.
Where are we, Bill?
We're Richmond.
You big
I got
dummy.
too excited. Got too excited.
Go ahead. You can give him 1, 2.
Come on, BP.
You big dummy.
Thank you. And there are the championship standings. A disappointing day for Kyle Busch and Jimmy Johnson, but not for Kevin Harvick. He comes off of turn 4. No one will catch him. The chase begins at New Hampshire, and Kevin Harvick wins.
Awesome job. Way to adjust on this thing, man.
Oh! Trouble, Truex. Coming off of 4. Oh, right. Oh, man, he gets Quapple and Tony Raines. Oh, Johnson's right there. Johnson wants to make the move early. Sideways. Yep. Just a little, but it wasn't quite enough for Jimmy Johnson to capitalize on it. You want to hug that inside lane. Harvick tries to get down there and shut the door. And he did.
There you go. Hit your mark. Drive off. Come on, buddy.
Gordon watches from third as these two battle for the win.
Denny Hamlin taking a look on the inside.
Last lap at Phoenix. White flag in the air. Looking back at Jimmy Johnson from Kevin Harvick. Harvick won here in the spring. Johnson on his bumper. Harvick had to shut the door. Johnson's got the momentum. Harvick's going to try and step away off the 4. Johnson's not going to get it. Kevin Harvick sweeps at Phoenix.
Awesome job.
They saw that flag.
Yeah, they did, didn't they?
Martin, Busch, Biffle, Gilliland, Sadler, green flag.
I don't believe he can wait very long, Larry. I believe if you're going to make the move, you got to make it quick. I don't think he can wait too long. If they're going to get him, they need to jump to the outside right away. You know he's not going to give up the bottom, so you got to go to the outside.
Look at the outside line. Jeff Gordon in that 24 car with his teammate Casey Mears, but Casey leaves him out there.
Now, one back. Off single file behind you. He's coming hard, about half back now.
Now, when these guys on the outside, when they get side by side with these other cars, they're done. We're coming to the white flag.
It's up to the 5 of Kyle Busch. How long can he wait if he's going to go?
Still single file.
White flag, 1 lap to go.
To the white, man. Coming to the white. Single file behind him.
Front 4, single file.
Here they go. They got to go. They got to get Mark. They got to move him somehow.
He gets back to that yellow line right around the bottom, all the way through turn 1 and 2.
Mark Martin is driving the race of his life, and there's nobody that's better at holding people off at Daytona.
And Kyle Busch lagged back a little bit. Is he going to get help? Is he going to come? He's looking.
Back behind you.
He almost squeezed Harvick into the wall, and here comes Harvick, the 29 with Matt Kenseth.
Oh, Mark got loose. Mark got loose.
And Harvick's getting a run off turn 4. It's going to be a drag race all the way back to the start-finish line. No caution. They're side by side, right to the line. Big crash. Here they come. Checkered flag. Harvick. Kevin Harvick wins the Daytona 500. We got one car on his roof coming across the start finish line.
They're still wrecking. They're wrecking everywhere. Boyer's on fire. Jeff Gordon's wrecked.
And they are still wrecking. Montoya, Stremme, Kenseth, Biffle, Marlin, Carl Edwards, Casey Mears all crashed on the final lap. And 1 lap to go.
ECR engines at the front of the field working together and looking good.
The big question, both those guys, they have to be on fumes as far as fuel, the 1 and the 29.
I don't like that. There's a little bit nervous getting a big lead out here. You got to be careful, but with these guys 2 by 2 behind them, it might work.
Staying to the inside, the 2 leaders have no drafting help, but they are scooting away from the pack. 3 corners to go.
Now Harvick, he'll keep pushing him, and he'll get over here to the tri-oval, try to make the slingshot on him.
As soon as he knows that he doesn't have to worry about that 3rd place car of Montoya, he probably will try to make the move, although I don't know if it'll do him any good or not.
Last chance through the tri-oval.
Here he comes!
Here they come!
Harvick! It's Harvick!
He got him!
He timed it perfect!
He got him!
Mister, where did he come from? Wins counting.
He got him!
He timed it picture perfect. Oh, boy. And McMurray opened that bottom just enough.
I think McMurray thought, I got it made because Harvick's not going to do anything. He can't afford to. Holy cow, look at Delana. She can't believe it.
Awesome job, guys. Awesome job. I mean, that played out to the T. To the pass on the last lap.
Yeah, baby.
You said you wanted to be.
You see what happened? He got him wiggling a little bit, Larry.
Through the trial.
Got him a little bit loose, and that's what won the race for him. When he went across the back of his bumper, got him a little loose, opened the door.
I don't know who it was, Darrell, but on Friday I saw him do that to someone in practice. Wiggle him up a little, move underneath, and make the pass.
On the outside. You got 2 guys that's not been there. This is going to be white flag right here.
White flag is out. Kevin Harvick, the race leader.
That 29 car is going to get wide here in a minute, because he's got to stop this momentum of this 9 car. Look at the 2 car up there on the outside. Coming. Look at Kurt Busch.
He's been involved in the last 3 cautions.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
No more Mr. Nice Guy right here.
Driver number 2 will not be denied. There's Boyer around.
Backing up a little bit. Got spin behind you. Come on. Keep coming.
As of now, we don't have a caution. We'll see if they let him race back to the line, and it appears they will.
And there's no caution because he's so far behind and there's nobody back there. I'm sorry.
Kevin Harvick, the race leader, off of turn number 4. Casey Kane and Jeff Gordon behind him. Will they make a move? They will not. Harvick wins at Daytona.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go side by side again, the battle for second. Harvick just cannot hold the throttle in it when he's down that low.
Yeah, the first time we've really seen him be down on the bottom side. That was a little surprising. I think he just wanted to show Denny something a little bit different and try something.
All right, here comes Harvick. He's got to run, and
wonder what he was going to do with that run. Yeah, I thought he might try that inside one more time, but he just thought he'd send a message.
Well, then he came up, shut the door, and he said, excuse me, I'd like to reopen it.
Yeah, he's going to try it one more time. Hamlin's pretty good off of 4. He's been able to keep him behind him, even with the big run that Harvick gets.
Don't forget, the wins count for bonus points going into the chase. That's what makes this battle so important right now.
This is a 20-point swing for Kevin Harvick. If he can keep Denny Hamlin from winning this race and he gets the win, it takes 10 points away from Hamlin and gives him to Harvick. Going to get another run off of 2 right here.
Hamlin with 5 victories this year, and here he comes down the backstretch.
He just had too much momentum, and if Hamlin tried to cut that move off, it might have been trouble. And that's what that bump the last time sent that message.
Well, it's still not clear because Hamlin's running the low line, and here we come out of 4.
I can see Hamlin struggling for grip down there.
Oh, got a good close-up of the Shell logo on the side of the car. And he does finally clear him. So that is our 17th lead change.
Drive away. You can't catch it.
And for Harvick, as he comes to the stripe, it'll be his 3rd win of 2010.
We're in Michigan.
Not quite as good as Kyle is.
Harvick now 3rd. But Darrell, he may run out of time, and yet if these two get to battling side by side, he may be right there.
Watch that gap open up right there. Jimmy was looking underneath of him through the middle of the corner. Kyle gets that nice run off the top.
Really hard, about 10 back.
Yes, he is.
I tell you, he is. I just looked at the 29 car, and while these 2 cars up here are racing each other, hello, and look at Jimmy down all the way down on the apron.
Can't get alongside Kyle Busch. Yes, he can. Johnson off the corner.
You know who's going to win this race? That 29 car.
29 is 6 behind you. Outside, outside, outside,
As they run side by side, Harvick is there. He makes it a 3-car battle.
He's there, and there goes Jimmy to the lead. He's going to clear Kyle off of 2. They're going to get side by side going down the back again, and that's going to open the door for the 33.
29 is 2 behind him.
Harvick is coming.
Harvick finished 2nd to Jimmy Johnson here last year.
Tail behind you. 18 working the top with the 29. 2 back.
Behind them, Newman and Kenseth.
Darrell, what Kevin Harvick made sure he didn't do is overdrive the entrance to the corner right there, and it's paying dividends on the exit.
I'm not so sure this isn't going to get ugly.
1 back.
2 laps to go.
I think Kyle doesn't like it when somebody starts cutting him off like that, and Jimmy's taking his line away, but he may have driven in it too.
He got into the wall.
No, he got in the corner way, way, way too hard.
And Harvick takes 2nd. This is not over.
Here he comes. That 33 car is on it, boys.
A lap and a half to go.
29 car, I'm sorry.
29. Been working the top. Can't help you, though. No.
Here comes Kyle Busch, fighting it back on the bottom.
He's even with Harvick. Even for 2nd.
They're searching for grip right now.
And drops back in line. White flag for Jimmy Johnson. 1 lap to go.
Harv's going to have to make a big move right down here.
Harvick trying the outside as Johnson
He's got the momentum.
He's
got the momentum right there.
That's been his strong point, that speed of carry all the way down the back straightaway.
A bump.
Outside there.
He's going to push him up into the corner faster than he wants to go, I think.
Kyle Busch is 5 car lengths back. It's
here
a 2-horse race, and here comes Harvick.
He's got him.
Got loose.
He's got him. That little push getting into 3. That little bump.
Harvick, Johnson switches lanes. Johnson can't get there. Harvick wins it.
29.
The best closer in the business.
Hell of a job. Kevin, good job, guys. Hell of a job.
I've heard that voice all day, Larry.
That's Richard
trying to get to him.
5 to go.
And there's 2 lap cars out there that they may very well catch.
Junior gets just a little bit better run off of turn 2. Gives him a little gap.
Harvick is there. He gets underneath, and Junior holds him off.
No, I don't think so. He's going to take him right here.
Position. There it is.
Got him.
Outside.
Junior got loose down there in 3 and 4. Open the door for Harvick.
He's not going to give up. Here he comes back.
Junior crosses under. He's got the inside. Eases into the corner. Gives Harvick a bump.
Whoa, Junebug.
But Harvick sticks to the bottom and holds Junior a car length back. 3 laps to go.
And here comes Kyle.
They have company. Yeah, but Harvick's car is pretty darn good.
2 laps to go this time. Kyle Busch right to the back bumper of Junior, who has lost a car length to Harvick.
Junior's car just gotten loose on him. The last couple laps, he's been a little loose off turn 4.
White flag next time by. Harvick may catch the lap traffic of David Gilliland and Michael McDowell. White flag in the air. Tick-tock, grandfather clock. Harvick to the inside on Gilliland.
He's
Kyle Busch underneath Dale Jr.
Did Junior give Harvick, did Junior give the 18 car a little tap there earlier?
And here comes Kevin Harvick, the closer, clinches the deal 2 weeks in a row.
Junior got him.
And Junior holds off Kyle Busch.
You guys amazed me. Good job.
If one of these guys up front here runs out of fuel, look out, field.
Here we go. Casey Kane, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Denny Hamlin, Brad Keselowski, Harvick, Burton, Busch, Edwards, Stewart, Reagan. Green flag. 2 to go.
Boy, Dale Earnhardt Jr. got a great restart.
He's out of gas, and there they go.
And Burton goes around. A lot of smoke.
They had a little bit of a wreck back there. No caution.
Keselowski got bounced around, but we are still green. Let's see.
Cars all over the place down here in turns 1 and 2. Not real sure how this is going to work out.
Still no caution, though. We'll be coming to the white flag, Mike.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. out front.
Can he make it?
White flag. Next flag ends the race. Hamlin trying to close.
Track's clear. We're good to go.
7 back. 7 back.
Harvick 3rd. Reagan 4th. Logano 5th. What a topsy-turvy finish to the Coca-Cola 600.
And Dale Jr. is scooting away. Uh-oh, he's slowing, isn't he?
150,000 people on their feet.
Junior is slowing. He's out of fuel. He's out of gas.
And as at Indy, the leader at turn 4 does not get to the flag. Harvick, the closer, wins it.
Once again, where did he come from?
Golly gee. Have you ever?
No, I have. Once again, never.
2 laps to go. Can he find a way around? Harvick holds him off in that corner.
Yeah, Harvick's really good down in 1 and 2. He can get his car turned and back in the gas. This is where Edwards is a little bit better there. He's been best in the middle of 3 and 4.
Better get it done. Hurry.
One more time.
Got one more shot.
Final lap of the race. The lap car is Marcus Ambrose.
Can he get to his back bumper down into turn 3?
Are we going to see the bump and run? Final corner.
Can't get there.
Kevin Harvick's going to get the run up off the turn and get to the checkered flag first. Momentum. Win number 4. Kevin Harvick takes the checkered flag tonight at Richmond. Restart. 2 laps to go. Will it be Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, or someone else? Keselowski slipping while Harvick clears Kyle Busch for the race lead. Danica Patrick into the wall, spinning back down into traffic. White flag is out. This is the last lap of the race.
Does Harvick have enough fuel to get back here? See Kyle Busch almost spinning there inside of Denny Hamlin.
They're coming to turn 3. Patrick is driven away from the scene. The long dry spell for Kevin Harvick and Richard Childress Racing comes to a close at Phoenix. He slides to the finish line while they crash behind him. Keselowski threads the needle as cars crash to the checkered flag.
I don't understand why they didn't throw the caution there. The 10 car was losing a lot of fluid.
Mark Martin. White flag. The next flag ends the race. So here they come. Jeff Burton, Jamie McMurray, 2 Chevrolets. In front of Allmendinger, Edward Stewart trying to thread the middle and make a hole where none exists.
There goes Carl on the outside. He's got a nice run.
How about Kevin Harvick in that 29er? That's his teammate he's chasing.
McMurray got caught out, but way up the hill. Here they come to turn 3. Looking for the white flag. Off of 4 on the outside. Harvick with the lead. Boyer into turn 1 for the final time. Logano and Carl Edwards. Montoya 6th. 1 car high. Kyle Busch, no problem. Here they come to turn 3.
You ought to see what's going on. They're everywhere.
And Harvick's got the field in his mirror. The closer, Kevin Harvick, wins Richmond.
Nice job, young man. Good job.
Way to go, boys. Finally, we got it right. Good job, guys.
He's putting down some of the best laps, consistent laps I've seen all night long. 28 O's, 29 O's, 29 10s, right in that range.
Kurt Busch, Casey Kane. Denny Hamlin's 11 and the 22 of Logano closing in.
Larry, what's it feel like as a crew chief when you made the call to stay out and you're not going to win the race? Probably the fastest.
Don't drive any harder you've been doing. Don't have to do any harder. Way back there.
No. Sick feeling.
A 1.7 second lead for Harvick. The scramble's going to be for second. Kane, Busch,
Hamlin, Logano.
may end up 4 cars under a blanket for second. Rounding turn 4 for the 22nd win of his Cup career. The Coca-Cola 600 goes to Kevin Harvick.
He did it.
Casey
Great
Kane
job, man. Great job.
holds off Kurt Busch.
Thank you.
But Denny Hamlin 4th and Joey Logano 5th. Newman, Stewart.
Season and Richard Childress Racing announced that he was moving on. Would they be able to keep it together? Would they be pulling the rope in the same direction all the way to the end of the year? Kevin downplayed those reports right away. And certainly they're proving it on the racetrack. Something wrong with Jimmy Johnson?
Yep, certainly dropping back, slowing way down.
So, baby, you need a lap and a half, man. Just take care of it best you can.
Troubles developing under the hood as the white flag is out. Final lap for Kevin Harvick. Jimmy Johnson running in 5th. How many positions does he give up in the final lap? Matt Kenseth's running 11th. Well, they started up front, dominated the early part of the race, fell back, worked the strategy, got back to the front. Harvick did the job on all these late restarts, and Kevin Harvick wins at Kansas.
He's staying today, man.
Jimmy Johnson gets through to the finish, only losing 1 spot in that final lap. He falls to 6th place at the checkers. Matt Kenseth, driver and team, and they never cease to amaze and impress at the level of excellence. It's hard to stay on top in any sport. And even the championships they haven't won in recent years, they've been right there. They've been contenders for them right down to the end. It's really impressive.
I know Chad credits that, but I'm going to tell you one thing. I had Jimmy Johnson, tremendous talent, but he makes everybody else around him better also. He is, we talk about his physical strength. Mentally, he's as strong as anyone, and he helps everyone around him be better and give their very best, and that's what makes them championship caliber every single year.
That car's out of gas.
Maybe out of gas.
Slowing down.
There's something slowed him up quite a bit there. I don't know if he's out of gas. Looks like he is.
That's it. Here comes Harvick to the white flag.
Looking outside, white flag, one more time.
Lead change on the last lap. Carl Edwards coasting in turn 1. Now it's Kevin Harvick. Half a lap from victory lane.
Hey, miracles happen every day, bro.
Checkered flag, victory at Phoenix. Kevin Harvick, his 2nd win of the chase.
Yeah. Great job, man. Great job, everybody.
heartbreaking.
Yeah, that's a tough one. He knew they were going to be just a little bit short, hoping that caution gave him a little cushion, but it wasn't enough. That's too bad.
To perfection. White flag in the air. One more lap for Kevin Harvick in the 4 car.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. still half a second back, giving it his all. Brad Keselowski 1.2, Logano 1.6, Jeff Gordon 2.7, then Jimmy Johnson, then side by side, Edwards and Newman. Off turn 4, win 24, Kevin Harvick dominates in the desert.
She was freaky fast today, boys. Freaky fast.
Great job.
Second try. Here we go.
Boy, that wasn't a great start by Harvick that time. He did spin the tires a little bit. That allowed Dale Jr. to get out there.
Jr. and Harvick break free of traffic. Johnson, a distant third. Fourth is a dogfight. Biffle and Kenseth. White flag this time.
Here he comes.
Harvick on the outside. Junior had to lift.
Junior had to give it to him.
White flag. The next flag ends the race.
Those 4 tires, they were magic.
But Harvick has run the bottom in 3 and 4 the entire race, made the pass up against the wall.
Junior just couldn't do anything with him there. He was too strong with those 4 tires against his 2.
Fourth turn, final time. Kevin Harvick from the pole to victory lane. Win number 25 for Kevin Harvick.
500, baby.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. Good job, man.
Harvick's clear, coming to the white flag. They're 3 and 4 wide behind him. We're in the last lap. Larson, rim riding around, trying to gain all the spots he can. Do they all make it back through the final 2 corners? Checkered flag and a pass through to round 3 of the chase. Kevin Harvick wins it at Charlotte.
Newman might find himself in a spot here. We got 2 cars running side by side in front of him. 42 and the 9. Newman just needs one of those spots.
2 laps to go. Kevin Harvick well clear of Jeff Gordon. Ryan Newman trying to find a way around these 2 cars in front of him. The white flag is up. Kevin Harvick has started the last lap of the race.
Ryan Newman's trying the high side to see if he can get a big run here on this 42 car.
Harvick, Gordon, Kenseth, Keselowski, the top 4. Hamlin and Logano, 5th and 6th. Ryan Newman looking to find a way through. It doesn't look like it's going to work. Win, and he's in to compete for a championship. Checkered flag at Phoenix for Kevin Harvick.
Newman's beside the 42, and these 42's in the wall.
Clear, checkered flag, checkered flag.
Ryan Newman is going to get in with that move on the last lap. We said what was left to go in this one, in the scheduled distance. Hamlin has trouble. Newman to the inside of Harvick.
If Harvick can stay in it, that might be the winning move.
Hit your marks here.
Newman dive off in the corner.
He showed us at Phoenix last week he was capable of doing brave things with a lot on the line. 2 laps left to go.
Might not be finished with caution by what I'm seeing back in the back part of this. Boy, Newman's giving it all he's got right now. Watch him dive down into turn 3 after this 4 car.
Coming to the white flag. 1 lap left to go in the season. We're on the last lap.
1 more now, 1 more.
If the caution comes out now, the race is over. Newman trying to stay with Harvick, trying to find a way around him. 2 more corners to go to a championship for Kevin Harvick. He's going to do it. He's going to win the race and the NASCAR Sprint Cup Championship. California's Kevin Harvick does it.
Holy cow! You are the 2014 Sprint Cup champion.
White flag for Kevin Harvick. He's led 141 laps. That's triple what any other driver has led today. Came in here a 4.5 to 1 shot. Short odds, but a pretty dominating performance. Win number 29 at the checkered flag, Kevin Harvick for Stewart-Haas Racing.
That wasn't a comfortable last run there.
Rodney Childers, that's as excited as you'll see him get.
Thank you for hanging in there, buddy. Hell of a job. Good job, Rodney, guys.
Gordon Logano all over one another, battling for points and positions with 1 lap to go. And Kevin Harvick out in front of Jamie McMurray by 1.2 seconds.
And here's great news for Kevin Harvick, and here's even better news for Kevin Harvick. When we come back here in the fall, this could be the race that gets him back in the chase again.
Harvick is the opener and the closer, winning at Phoenix from the pole.
Flag is out. 1 more time around for Kevin Harvick. The tiebreaker between the 88 and the 1 is finish position. They're tied right now for 12. Down the backstretch, Kevin Harvick just has to get through 3 and 4 if he wants to advance to round number 2. Kevin Harvick is going to win at Dover.
Burn him down, brother.
It's going to give him a run for his money, though. There's 2 tires.
It's going to be hard for him to hold Carl Edwards off.
Austin Dillon dropping way back. Won't be a factor.
If Harvick can hold him off, I tell you, he's Superman. That's all I can say.
Well, he held him off right there through 1 and 2, but can he do it 3 and 4?
3 wide, turn 2. Everybody gets through. Next flag ends the race. There's never been a last lap pass at Phoenix.
Here comes
Oh,
Carl.
he's under him. He's going to move him up the racetrack.
He's got him up the hill. Here he comes.
Wow, look at him slam.
It's going to be.
Whoa.
Too close to call.
I can't call that one.
Did you see them hitting one another?
I think Harvick got it by a fraction of an inch.
Carl just dives it in there, and he just takes all 4 to the bottom.
Here we go.
Puts that fender to the left rear quarter panel.
Bang. Harvick's going to bang him back. Bang.
Man, they almost wrecked right there. Only one of the closest finishes in history, if I had to guess.
2 laps remaining. The gap between Harvick and Stenhouse Jr. still about 1.8 seconds. Harvick just trying to get through this last lap. White flag in the air. 1 more time around.
Right with you.
Kevin Harvick down the backstretch for the final time. Through 3 and 4. Harvick's going to win at the last great Coliseum. Harvick wins at Bristol.
Awesome job, guys. Awesome job.
Kevin Harvick wins at Bristol. Just Harvick's 2nd win at Bristol. Great Great restart for both the 20 and the 4. And here comes the 18. Look at the inside. Down the backstretch they go. Kevin Harvick. Now the advantage. The gap. 6 car lengths. Kevin Harvick has done it perfectly today. The final restart. He gets the advantage on Matt Kenseth. Kevin Harvick on his way to the round of 12 as he comes out of turn number 4. Harvick will win at the Magic Mile.
Yeah! Way to go, guys! Awesome job.
The 100th start
all day, man. That's a hell of a job. Good job, guys.
with Stewart Haas Racing, and already his 11th win with that team. One lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Kevin Harvick out in front, less than a mile and a half away from securing a spot in the round of 8. The gap between Harvick and Edwards, 1.5 seconds, as Edwards working the low line, trying to go by Brian Scott. Coming out of turn number 4. What a run and a race for Kevin Harvick. He will advance to the round of 8. He wins at Kansas.
2 flag waves, 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Morris is off again. That was at turn 10. A lot of dust. He got right back on. 4 cars passed him as it happened.
Of course, you're going to find out when it's over. This thing is paved. You need to use the paved part.
Kyle Busch is pulled away from Dale Earnhardt Jr. at 5th place. No chance they would catch Brad Keselowski. Chase Elliott back to 7th. Kurt Busch in 8th. Keselowski, however, may get to 3rd place Denny Hamlin and 2nd place Clint Boyer.
A few laps ago, I saw Denny Hamlin go right off the track in turn 4. He's having a lot of grip issues getting in the corner. We saw him go wide, giving up that 2nd place or 3rd place. Now Keselowski takes over that 3rd spot.
Well, his tires are 20 laps fresher than Hamlin's or Boyer's.
There's a 2nd place right in front of him, so he's got a shot at coming 2nd here.
Oh, we got a big wreck
crash
on the front straightaway with Casey Kane.
Big crash.
On the front stretch.
Hit the wall at turn 1. White flag continues to wave. No caution.
Wow.
Kevin Harvick trying to nail down a 1-2-3 for Ford, and the caution flag waves.
That was a huge impact for Casey Kane.
Clean sweep.
Freaking job. Awesome job.
Checkered flag in the air. Kevin Harvick, Clint Boyer, Brad Keselowski, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, a 1-2-3 for 4.
And these lap cars certainly a factor, Jeff, as you mentioned, as the 4 closes in right there. He's asking his spotter, Martin Truex Jr., Clayton Hughes, to get as much information to those lap cars as he can, Rick.
Big wobble there for the 78. The 4 of Harvick's going to take advantage of it. He goes to the outside for the lead. Side by side as they go into 3.
And you can see that's what Harvick tried to do the time before when he wanted to run to his bumper, get the 78 and work it loose, and then go around him. Didn't work the previous time, but it did to perfection this time.
9 laps to go. Kevin Harvick out front. The white flag goes in the air. 1 lap to go. Presented by Credit One Bank. Kevin Harvick, the 41-year-old from Bakersfield, California. A championship in 2014 when he first moved over to Stewart Haas Racing. He and Rodney Childers immediately gelled. The team was nearly perfect. And now, it took some great turns by the 4, but Kevin Harvick can check Texas off the winless tracks. He has won at Texas Motor Speedway.
Face the white flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
What a day.
Clint Boyer making a run for 2nd place. on Brad Keselowski.
Nothing coming.
Kevin Harvick puts on a clinic and wins the Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500.
Good job, Harv.
Hallelujah! What a relief.
There's the white flag. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
I just don't know what more you could say about this dominant performance back-to-back. 2 in a row. Kevin Harvick's never won 3 in a row, so next week's going to be very interesting to watch.
Class remains in session. Kevin Harvick, Rodney Childers, Stewart Haas Racing, and Ford go to victory lane. 2nd week in a row, winning the Pennzoil 400 presented by Kevin Harvick. Coming to the white flag, trying to win 3 races in a row for the first time in his career. The white flag waves, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Just 3 weeks of dominance. Car down in the corner, nice and smooth. Look at it, not even fighting the wheel, just kind of on cruise control, bringing her to the house.
He hadn't led a lap here in the last 3 races. Boy, he changed that today.
Off turn 4, Happy Harvick gets his 40th career win and his 9th at Phoenix.
You know, look at Tony Stewart. I know as a driver, you just stay calm and cool, but as an owner, watching your cars going to finish 1st and 2nd, maybe all 3 of them in the top 10 right at it, you're a nervous wreck. His heart's beating out of his chest right now.
Starter has the white flag in hand. There it is, 1 lap to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. $621st career start.
Nothing out back.
For the 42-year-old from Bakersfield, California. Moving to 18th on the all-time win list. Here he comes for his 41st career win. Kevin Harvick wins number.
He's going to have to get up in front of him really quick here. I think he's better off making Harvick pass him on the inside than letting him get to his outside.
Truex went to the top to stop Harvick's advance.
And there's Harvick.
He's there.
Yeah, he just got so much more grip, the Ford does.
Never been a last lap pass here. There it is with 1 to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
It ain't over yet, but it's going to be over.
You're all good, man. Take your mark.
Harvick is just so good off the top of turn 2. Gets that run into 3. Truex will have 1 more shot, and here he comes on the bottom. Missed it by that much. Kevin Harvick wins in Kansas.
Pressure, let him get
loose. Harvick knows how loose he is. He can see it. He knows if he can get that front bumper to his rear bumper, it's going to really mess Kyle up.
You have to appreciate that you're watching 2 of the best in the series.
Oh, there it is. Contact.
And they're getting, they're being aggressive with each other.
Just let you know he's there. Don't worry about
great.
And finish exit down there. Do what you've been doing. Keep them rears attached.
That's aggressive, but that's good hard racing. Oh, he puts him out of the groove there.
Oh, man. I don't know about hard racing. He moves him.
He moved him good there.
Get away from him is all I can tell you. You better gap him.
This week, it's Kevin Harvick in the Ford car coming back and winning at New Hampshire.
Great job.
1 lap to go, presented by Credit One Bank.
Austin's going to try to make this finish here.
Now he's in 3rd. Keselowski's moved up to 2nd.
Yep. Austin's going to try to finish it off. He's going to have to be real careful with flat tire at these kind of speeds. He's slowed way down, but he's still going 170 miles an hour. So going to have to nurse it home and see if he can make it.
Kevin Harvick hasn't had to do anything. Half speed today. He has been dominant. He's led 108 laps from Michigan. He'll win again in the Irish Hills.
Hell of a job, man. Hell of a job.
Austin Dillon makes it to the finish line in fourth.
Top 5. Ryan Blaney finishes 5th. It's overtime, presented by Credit One Bank.
Look at the big push by the 42 of Larson. Went up and hit the 12 car. Moved you in front of the 4. Advantage Blaney.
Here comes Harvick. Hard into turn 1, and he clears him easily.
Wow, that's huge. That wasn't even close.
Kevin Harvick down the backstretch already. 4 car lengths between himself and Blaney.
Harvick went into turn 1 and just committed.
What a restart by Kevin Harvick. Coming back by. White flag in the air one more time around in Texas. Kevin Harvick putting together one of the greatest seasons of his life. Looking for his 8th win of 2018. And more importantly, a secured spot in the championship board for another chance at a championship. Harvick wins at Texas.
Great job.